You are live.
All right, cool. What's up, everybody?
Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we get Matt here for the hot seat.
Woo! Let's go.
Hey, Maurice, welcome.
I'm trying to see. S. Smith is in here. Maurice is in here. Tim's in here.
Yep.
I think Norm's in here too. Yep, Norm's in here. Chad's in here.
Yep.
I think Norm's in here too.
Hi.
Yep.
There. Trying to keep up with chat from both angles because I get chat quick on my phone. Got Mike Turner, Great Outdoors, Richard Ward, Dockery. Welcome, everybody. Cool. Tonight, we're going to get to know the blacksmith of YouTube.
I don't give myself that much credit.
Well, we do because we're going to wait for a few more people to get in here, then we'll get going.
That's fine. I guess I better keep up with chat too. Hold on.
Hey, Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? That's Fishing with BB.
Okay, I was about to say there's a couple of people here who I'm still kind of learning.
Fishing with BB's been with me for a while, like Maurice and Headhunter.
Right.
Yeah, Chad did change his profile picture.
I didn't even notice. Oh, he did. Oh.
Yeah, he has a fish at D-Cut that he took a picture with.
Yep. That's okay.
Hey, Sean, how you doing? Great Outdoors. You'll get to meet him up there.
Yeah, he was at your meet and greet, wasn't he?
Right. Next year we're gonna have one in January, February, March, April. In May.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that, Headhunter. I thought you was making a hot rod.
Yeah, I bet you that sucker's loud.
It is. You had a video of it on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Hi, Cody. Kentucky catfishing. I'm trying to remember all these people's names, and it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It took me a long time.
I'm still having a problem with Kentucky's name. Hey, yeah. Tim. Yeah, it was Cody. That's right. Yeah, the converter ain't going to make it go silent.
No. Your
inverter's just going to magnify it.
Right, now he's got a little rice burner.
It sounds like
and it's a manual. There you go, see? Yeah, just chop it all off, Norm. It'll be fine.
Well, I won't be going fishing Saturday or Sunday or Monday, but I'm going to try to get out Tuesday. I'm going to do a bait challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. See? Chad knows how to do it.
Duct tape on a muffler? You got to be kidding.
That's fine. It melts. It'll all work. All bond together.
It'll melt. It'll last all for about maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Get that heat coming off that muffler and melt it real quick.
Oh, I know.
So I got a place I'm going to go try to do this at that people say has some nice 9-pound cats in it.
Nice. Nice.
So I'm going to try to do a video with me there. If it ain't that busy.
Yeah.
Gorilla Tape's going to do the same thing. It's going to melt. Hey, Joe Buck. What you need to do, hey DMV, how are you doing? What you need to do is get some muffler tape.
Yeah.
Heat treated muffler tape would take care of that problem.
They make don't they make muffler clamps too?
Yeah.
Or exhaust clamps? Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, but his problem is where the big pipe in the other pipe. One pipe condenses down to go inside the bigger pipe. It's right there where it's at.
Oh, nice. It's right at that.
Right at the junction.
Nice. Well, that sucks.
So the only way it's going to help him right now is if we get some muffler tape to help fix that problem until they can get it fixed.
Right.
And that muffler tape will last a long time. Oh, we got 20 people in here.
Yes, we do. I'm just gonna go ahead and exit out of chat because it's hard for me to multitask. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, Great Outdoors. Keep me posted because later on the show, you still in here, Jason? Jason Lamb? Good little surprise for people up there that's coming to the fishing weekend. Yeah,
I didn't even.
Huh?
I was gonna say I didn't even notice that Jason was in here.
Jason Lamb?
Yeah.
A lot of people's gunning for his title.
Oh, for biggest cat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not me, because I wouldn't even. Dude, I'm gonna look like a 3-year-old. I'm gonna be like, what do? I don't know.
A beginner can catch a big cat.
That's my goal. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna have like 0 sleep when we go.
I was shocked last night I won the rod.
Yeah. Hey, that's good though, man. Everyone needs a chance to win.
I picked you as a PB. I wasn't thinking that was going to happen.
Right. Never know until you try.
No. Every time I pick someone's PB, it never hits. It's always in the 100s, 200s, 300s, and 400s a hit.
Right.
And next thing I know is like 52, huh?
Right.
Who? I just went quiet. I just went quiet like, that's me. My fingers didn't want to type.
Right. Yeah, I was pretty good about scrolling back and figuring out who it was.
I knew who had it. I just wanted to sit there and shock for a minute.
Right.
Because I was not expecting that. Yeah.
See, that's me trying to multitask and reading the comments again. That's why I got all quiet.
Here's what I'm posting. I've never heard of a BJ rod.
Me neither. I've heard of like BJ baits.
I've heard of BJ baits. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know they made rods.
Thank you, Shad. I know you're changing around. But see, Norman, if I get that rod before the fishing weekend, I won't put that baby on it. The Penn Peerless number 9. Whoops.
Are we going to put the drag on again? Hold on. That's a loud drag, man. The first time you hit that thing, I was like, wow.
Now, the drag on this, Norman, our people, is loud. No, it's actually Carden. I accidentally spelled it wrong.
Oh, I'll actually explain that really quick, Kevin. That's a good. As soon as I can hear again.
That's a loud drag just for that reel.
Yeah, it really echoes when you have headphones in. Okay, so really quick, just to clear the air, Kevin brought up a good question. He asked if I have 2 last names. Technically, yes, I do. So I'm adopted. And so my biological name is Baker, so that's my actual last name. And my adopted last name is Caden. So my Facebook, it says Caden, which is my adopted last name. And on here, I'm going to eventually fix it. It says Baker. That way, everyone stops being so confused. And how do you have 2 last names? But that's why.
Then I misspelled it on here and I forgot to fix it.
That's okay. I didn't even catch it. I saw the first one, which, it happens. So.
Yeah, well, I put it up here and I fixed the profile thumbnail picture, but I forgot to fix your name in the post up on top.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's probably what he was talking about, but technically, yeah, it's 2 different last names. So.
All right. What got you into knife making?
Oh, what got me into knife making? So when I have the time, I like to watch a TV show called Forged in Fire. And I don't think I've missed an episode of that show since it came out. Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock, brand new show. Well, eventually I got a wild hair. And I was like, well, I'm going to try to make something. And let's see, what's the first one I made? So I had an old pry bar. And I was like, I'm just going to shape it and see what happens. And this is the one. This is actually the first knife I ever made. And it's out of an old pry bar. It was a 12-inch pry bar. And it came out good. I was like, man, that came out really good. So then I started, getting the supplies I needed to make a forge. And I have a coal forge. I don't have a propane forge. So as soon as I got that that coal forge, I was like, okay, well, now what can I make them out of that's not going to kill my pocket because I'm new? And that's when I found railroad spikes. The railroad spikes are free as long as you don't get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I made this one. That one's out of a railroad spike.
That's a nice knife.
Yeah, this is the first one I made out of a railroad spike. Well, the first good one. The first one I actually made out of a railroad spike is crappy, but it's okay.
All right.
I keep it anyways.
Question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your favorite catfish bait at the moment?
The favorite catfish bait I have at the moment is cut bluegill. And I have, as soon as I learned how to throw a cast net, it made that so much easier.
Now, what size of cast net do you throw?
It is a 4-foot cast net, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's one of the cheap ones from Walmart. I think I paid like $30 for it.
I understand that.
Yep, but once I got the hang of it, it's kind of like, I guess in a way, it's kind of like when I got the bait caster. It took me a while to get the hang of throwing a cast net.
Well, hopefully Norman can. I'm hoping to get that rod before this for that weekend in September, because I'm going to have Norman help me get this thing set up right.
Right.
If not, I'm going to have to wait until next spring when he comes up to have me set it up and help me get it casting right.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing I use besides, like when I can't get to bluegill, like if I'm in a pinch and just want to go fishing like the next day, I'll go grab some chicken breast. And I've actually done pretty good on chicken breast.
Now, have you ever tried using shad or skipjack?
No, where I'm at, there are shad, but I think I've caught one maybe the whole time I've actually thrown a cast net. It's mostly bluegill.
But normally you can catch shad close to the banks in the warm weathers.
Yeah. Now I know
you get them about like that.
Now I know there's a place, like there's a spillway where I could go to out in the reservoir that I fish that people catch shad all the time, even on like tiny lures. But it's just a matter of wanting to go over there and.
Shad and skipjack are your 2 best baits for cats along with your suckers, your Asian carp, your buffalo, your silver carp, stuff like that.
Now, I've caught carp where I actually catch catfish, but they're so big that I don't even want to cut them up and waste any meat. So
What's that?
the carp.
Carp? Those
Yeah.
meat because it's bloody.
Yeah.
Because you cut them in, like you flay them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I do with the carp anyway before I cut them. Then take a long stick about like that long, 10, 12 inches, about maybe an inch and a half and down, and beat the fish with it.
Yeah, so it bleeds.
You're right, bleeds into the meat. So when you cut it and
Mm-hmm.
flay it off, you get a chunk of the meat, you get the blood into the meat. When you hook that hook through that skin, it ain't gonna come off that easy.
Right.
So those catfish are gonna hit it and run.
Nice.
And that circle hook is just gonna get them. So I had another question. I just brain farted that one.
That's okay.
Oh,
There's the only bait I will never use is stink bait. I tried it once. Nope. Never again.
what bait's that?
I got it's like the dip bait you can get from Walmart.
I don't use those baits anymore.
Nope, me neither. I made the mistake of using it without gloves, and that smell was on my hand for like a week.
That stuff you won't get rid of that stuff.
No, because it's that oily based. Nope.
You will not get rid of it.
Nope.
And I'm going to do a video with that too. That dip bait that they got there, the big brown tub.
Yep. Wear gloves.
No, I use a stick. I don't use.
Oh, that's true.
Fingers in it. They got sponges for that you can use.
I've seen them.
I'm going to do that with the versus the Walmart baits versus other baits and see which one gets fish quicker.
Now I actually tried. Team Catfish came out with those fiber nuggets. I don't know if you've heard about them.
I've heard of them. I just haven't found them to get them.
No, I got the Nightcrawler ones at Walmart a couple months ago, and I tried them like really hard, like for days and days, and not even a nibble, not even a tip or nothing.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I got 3 giant rods.
Yeah.
And me putting a dip bait on one rod, casting away across the lake to pull in the little dink like that.
Right.
That's going to be like a tadpole trying to pull on Mighty Mouse or Goliath.
Right.
Oh, have you ever had any plans of making knives for catfishermen?
I didn't when I first started. So when I first started making knives, it was more of let's see if I can do it. And you've seen pictures, I've showed people I can obviously do it. So now it's a matter of getting good material. Like, the high carbon metal.
Yeah, you actually have high carbon metal, just you got to go out and search for it.
Right, yeah. So I actually talked to a guy today at a junkyard in a town that I deliver in, and he's looking to give me a whole bunch of like cut up leaf springs that he just has laying around. So that's going to be
railroad spikes, the metal plate platforms from the railroad tracks.
Yep. And I think I got 10 or 12 railroad spikes from a friend the other day too. So I'm getting there.
You got the supplies.
Oh yeah. Now it's just a matter of the only downside about having a cold forge is it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
You gotta maintain the fire and make sure it gets hot, and
you gotta have a blower coming in the bottom to feed it from the bottom up to keep the coals hot.
Yep. I actually have it's funny, I stole my mom's hairdryer and I use her hairdryer. Nah, she knows about it. So
now, do you actually use charcoal or regular coal?
No, I actually use I don't use like the barbecue charcoal. I use the coal, like you can get the bricks.
Yeah.
They just come in like 50-pound bags.
Yeah, the regular
I've,
coal.
yep. And I've learned that it actually gets a lot hotter than the actual cooking coal does.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I use. I got it at I think it was at my local Tractor Supply for like, I think it was like $15 for a 50-pound bag.
Now, how much does those bags of coal cost?
It depends. There's a there's a brand at Walmart called Royal Oak, and I think I can't
I
remember
know
if
that
they're
that's red oak. That's red oak coal, yeah. But I'm talking
yeah.
about coal, not the charcoal coal.
Oh, the coal. The coal that I have, I think, man, I paid like 15 or $20 for a 50-pound bag. It wasn't expensive at all.
Because I know that regular earth coal will get hotter and sustain heat longer and burn longer, if
Hmm.
I'm correct,
Yeah,
than
yeah,
regular charcoal will.
yeah.
And it don't take as long to heat up.
Well, there's definitely a technique to it to get it started at least. Once
Yeah,
you have it,
Norman, that is a Royal Oak red oak charcoal, and
yeah.
I'll be getting a couple bags next week, so that way we'll have it. Is that
Let's
Royal
see.
Oak charcoal you get at Walmart, the red bag?
Yeah, yeah. It's a huge bag. It's like a
Yeah,
50 or 40-pound bag.
that thing burns a long time and it burns even and burns slow.
Yep, yep.
It's made out of oak. Hey, Jason.
I'm trying to help you keep up with questions here. S. Smith had a question. He asked me if I ever thought about making a propane forge. I would,
Would that
and
cost?
I'm sure.
That's cost
Huh?
effective. That
Yeah,
costs too much.
yeah, it would. Because what I'd have to do is I'd have to get like a big torch head and like the hookup for like one of the big propane tanks. And it would almost be better if I just bought a propane forge.
Why?
It, I don't know. I'm okay with my charcoal right now. It's funny.
The
My
coal
charcoal
forge,
forge.
the coal
My,
forge would work a lot better than the charcoal forge.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my coal forge. My coal
Yeah,
forge is actually an old. Um, it's an old barbecue grill
right.
that I just took the racks out of it and
I would
converted the
make
bottoms
yeah.
for the pipe.
You just make sure the bottom's reinforced
Hmm.
so the coal won't burn through.
I almost put like 80 pounds of that fine gravel in there, and then just kind of made a little circle just to put my charcoal, and it works great. It's fine.
Hey, Jason, you still one thing to do with what we were talking about last night at the weekend? Jason Lamb. Thank you, Maria.
Let's see. Great Outdoors asked me how big of a propane forge do you think I would use? Nothing very big. I mean, I don't make big knives. I think this is the biggest knife I've made, and that's probably about as big as they're gonna get.
Thank you,
So
Raul Garcia, Fishing and Outdoors.
yeah, I don't plan on making like swords or anything crazy. So I'm strictly sticking to like knives, bait
Okay.
knives, and
Now, me and Jason talked about this last night on Messenger during Chad's LSN's live.
yeah, yeah.
He won a Muddy River catfish rod.
Uh huh.
And this weekend was what he's wanting to do is he's going to donate it to a contest.
Oh, nice.
Whoever catches the biggest fish on that weekend will win that rod.
Does Jason take bribes?
Am I right? Am I right with that, Jason Lamb, or am I missing anything? Norman says he needs a sword for bait fish.
Sword for bait fish. Good Lord, Norm.
Great Outdoors wants to know if you ever think about making a hatchet.
Oh,
That hatchet ain't that bad.
you mean like this one? I just made that one too.
What'd you make that one out of?
So I got it's like a random piece of metal I got from one of my surplus stores, and I have no idea what kind of metal it is. I think it's like some sort of mix of like an alloy. It's not really a high carbon. I think there's more low carbon in it. But
you can always try to make it out of leaf spring too.
yes. So this was actually the first one. This was just me being bored, to be honest with you, and it actually came out pretty good. So
good. Hey.
Right.
So you have a chance at winning Chris Flores Muddy River Catfish Ride.
That's awesome. But we've been over this. I don't win anything, so.
Hey, all you have to do is catch a big fish. Your big fish can be 30 pounds and be the biggest one of the night.
Dude, if I caught a 30-pound fish, I'd probably be screaming like a little 3-year-old, to be honest with you. My PB catfish right now is 8 pounds. It was like 8 pounds, 3 ounces.
You haven't seen, man, if I would have taken the video of Jason catching his 3 fish, first was a 23.78 pound blue. And he was ecstatic.
Right.
Then he hit the 53.5. He went off the chain. I mean, he's so excited and everything. I mean, he was off the chain. Then he hit a 37.8. I mean, that guy he was speechless.
Right. Oh, Elston's in the house. What's up, Elston?
Those 3 cats put him at 120 pounds of cats in
That's
1
awesome.
ounce. Hey, Elston, buddy. There's himself.
Yes, Elston. I would definitely be celebrating like you do, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be hooting and hollering.
Oh, Jason was so excited. That night was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
If you could have been there to see his reaction on that, but I had a good light to do a video, I would have done it.
Right.
But it didn't.
Even if I don't catch a monster fish, I'm just looking to have a good time. I know it's gonna be a blast regardless.
No matter how hard you smacked Jason that night, you could not got rid of that smile off his face.
I'm telling you, man, just
that happy face will be stuck. Was stuck there. Hurry back, bud. Right. Now, for all of you guys that's going to be there at the meet and greet, we will be holding that contest. I'm going to talk to Jason, see if he wants to do it when he comes back in. I'm going to brush up on the detail because it won't be Friday night.
Yeah, I know. I'm planning on getting in like Thursday. Midday.
I'll be there Thursday.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'm leaving like the ass crack of dawn Thursday. And I think it's like an 8.5 hour drive for me. Give or take traffic. So.
Dobson Fishing and Fun, hello. Hello, LG Bass. No, we're not putting Matt on no smaller fish. My goal.
I'll remember that, Norm.
To get these new people in the catfishing, like Great Outdoors and Mark and Matt, on their big blues.
Yes, I've never caught a blue or a flathead. Only channel cats.
Well, I can't do I know you're going to be here around 10 if you leave it at 5. I know how you drive, bud.
Yep. Yeah, me and Norm will probably be there about the same time. I plan on being there about noon, 1 o'clock-ish.
Mark, we're just getting there a day early But if you want to come up, you can a day early.
Now I technically have the Wednesday off, so I guess if I really wanted to, I could leave that Wednesday, but then I'd
Well,
be there
I'm
super
not.
early.
I'm not going to be there till Thursday,
Yeah.
early Thursday.
So I think what I'm going to do with that Wednesday is just make sure I have everything I need as like a prep day.
After I get off work, I'm just going to go straight there because I only work maybe to about 11, 12 o'clock, and you ain't going to be there by then.
Oh no.
I'll still be there from you because it's only an hour from me.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be like 30 minutes where I drive half the time.
Right? Hey, I'm the same way. Yeah, it said it was like an 8-hour drive for me, or like an 8.5, but it ain't gonna be that bad.
I know there's big fish around that lot, but I just want to make sure the water's up before we get a campsite next to the river again, because I don't feel like dragging baits and hooks and sinkers across that mud.
Yeah.
30 feet of mud.
Woo!
Because last time I was there, we had one of our guys go knee deep in mud. I almost had to tie a rope to my to pull him out.
That's awesome.
I know, bud. I wish you weren't too far away either. Hey, Norman. I will be putting this Penn Fearless number 9 on that rod. But I will be changing out the line on it too.
Keep talking smack, Norman. I'll steal one of the wheels off that wagon.
Hey, you'd always hoist it up in the middle of a tree while he's sleeping. Have him search the woods looking for the rope, the end of the rope.
Right?
See, when your back's turned, he'll just cut your line when you're not thinking about it.
Right.
So, what do you have planned for your channel?
What do I have planned for my channel? To be honest with you, at the moment, nothing. I'm so busy between work and trying to have like family time with my family, which is minuscule enough as it is. I just nothing yet. I can't even, with my crazy work schedule right now, I don't even know when my day's off, so I can't even plan like a fishing trip. I could be off tomorrow for all I know. No idea.
Well, just get yourself a tripod, and when you go fishing, take it with you and record it.
Yeah, I actually.
Or go live.
Yeah, I actually thought about the first time I went fishing over at the new spot I'm at. I was just playing around with my camera, and I videoed that whole thing. I should post it, but I don't know how to like put it all together.
So, why? How long is it?
I think altogether it's probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes long.
Post it.
Yeah. I got to figure out, well, it's broken up into sections though.
Well, I'm sure Norman Norman should be able to help you edit it to where it comes into one film.
Yeah, that's where I'm not a tech guy at all. I'm like zero technical skills.
But Norman would be good for that, for helping you with something like that. I know a lot of fishermen likes big play knives and good hardy bait knives, where they can. Hey, Road Warrior 13, what's up? And they're looking for good bait knives for cutting baits. They're looking for good play knives.
Give me just a second, buddy. My mic went all stupid. I can't hear you at all. It's because I got a phone call, and as soon as I clicked out of that phone call, I lost my speakers. So give me just a second. Technical difficulties.
On your end.
These aren't working now.
Hi, Betty.
I can't even hear you. Hold on.
What'd you do now?
Hold on. That's got some technical difficulties going on.
That's why you don't answer the phone while you're on live stream.
You're laughing, but I can't hear what you're laughing about.
Try going back out, turn the mic off, and come turn it back on.
Ah. All right, hold on. I got to try something here.
And that's where you flip yourself sideways. Go back that way. Now it rose up. How you feeling, Betty? Hopefully you're feeling better.
Wow, I still can't hear anything.
I ain't talking. Hello? Hello?
Oh, I think I fixed it.
Now
I
can
can
you
hear
hear me?
again.
Now can you hear me?
I got it. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Stupid random phone
Like I
calls.
said, a lot of people in the catfishing community likes good quality knives with
Yeah.
good carbon count for cutting like a knife for cutting bait fish,
Uh-huh.
like your skipjack, your shad, your suckers, your carp, and your bluegills.
Right.
Anything that's bony, they want something sharp to go right through it quick, where they don't have to force a flay knife through it and probably bend the blade, nick the blade, or damage it. The same way with their flay knives. They want a good flay knife that will stand up.
Now, the fillet knives I've made are really good. I'm probably going to keep this one, but this one got a little flex, but I mean, I could shave with this sucker. That's nice.
I have to try that one out when it's up
Yeah,
here.
I'm bringing them all. So I'm bringing all my knives for people to see and look at.
How many knives do you have you made so far?
That I've made so far? Okay,
Mhm.
Bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, hold on. Let's put it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've made 6 normal knives. And bait knives that I made, or fillet knives, I've made 1, 2, 3. I've made 5 fillet knives. Yeah, Betty, I do. Yep. People haven't really. I think the only one who's actually requested a specific knife was Kevin, and I think I've got it written down. I think he asked for me to make one of the like a Bubba style fillet knife for him. But as far as that goes, everyone's just wanted the knives that I made. Unfortunately, I think the best knife I've made to date is going to suck because I didn't know that the metal had crappy carbon. And I don't think he's here tonight, but Jim, I think he's Kentucky Catman.
Yeah.
He makes knives too, and he helped me with this one. Now the profile of this one is nice. I love the profile.
Yeah, the carbon count on that one ain't very high.
It sucks, which makes it.
You could tell
made me
by the shine on it.
Yeah. No, well, I put that shine on it. I sanded that down to I think it's like 800 grit. But
Whoop, hold on. Wrong one.
I don't have a specific wood that I've used. I think the wood I have now I think is oak. And because of all right, Betty, just let me know. I think you're friends with me on Facebook, so just give me a holler. We'll make something. I do have good. Yeah, back to Norm. The wood that I use is oak, and I guess it don't really matter what kind of oak or what kind of wood I use because I do it like a burn finish on it. So I'll torch the. I don't know if you can see that really good.
Have you ever tried maple?
Not yet. I haven't tried anything too fancy yet. I'm gonna wait until I get a little bit more experienced with knives before I do anything like maple or walnut or cherry. I do have an apple tree in the back, so I'm thinking about cutting a section of apple tree off and letting it season for a couple of seasons, and then stabilizing it and using that. That'd be cool. Well, I appreciate that, Nolan.
Yeah, but not here's where he finishes it.
Well, this one, I think this one would make a hella good bait knife. And that's the one I made out of a railroad spike. I don't really have an edge on it right now. I mean, it's sharp, but it's not like.
There's Michael Morello's statement.
Oh, man, I don't know.
That's only two.
I don't know about it.
Hey,
that is only 2 words.
Michael.
But I think I'll stick to, like, if I go anything crazy, I think I'll stick to hatchets. So.
Sassafras is a good looking wood.
Sassafras? I've never heard of sassafras.
It's wood you get down south almost.
I've got family that lives down south, so if I can get a hold of some good wood.
I like.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Betty's handle better. Deer antler.
No, not yet. I want to.
That's a handle you can put on that challenge I gave you.
Yes, for sure. Which I'm still going to do, by the way. I just haven't had the time.
A deer antler handle with a leather sheath.
See, that's another thing I'd be so afraid to mess up on, because you got to drill the hole for the deer antler.
Don't make any samurai swords for those two.
I don't even know where I'd begin with a samurai sword. I guess a leaf spring.
Whoops, the wrong one.
Whoop. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I guess I'm secluded when it comes to different types of wood.
Hardwoods are always better for handles.
Yes.
We know
it's
that.
actually not necessarily hardwood or softwood, but stabilized wood. Stabilized wood is definitely the best.
Maple, oak, hickory, black walnut, cherry, aspen.
Yeah.
Are all your good hardwoods for handles.
Yes, that's why I started out with oak.
It is a good smelling wood, but it's not really a hardwood. It's kind of right there on that borderline.
Yeah, that's like if I ever decide to use the wood from my apple tree, I'd have to stabilize it first, which they have like stabilizing resin that you can use for handles.
If you dry the apple wood right, it'd make a good handle. Just like the sassafras, you can't burn it because if you do, it won't stabilize right. It's like your apple, your peach, your fruits, and your sassafras, and some of your softer woods. You have to dry kiln them at a set temperature for so long to where it will stabilize and harden up.
Right.
To make a handle.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I need to make like a shelf for all my knives.
Oh, I know about the acid burns in those black walnuts. They're not nice. That's a good question, Mark. Hello, hillbilly moonshiners.
No, I've I've heard of the micartas and like the G10s and the what's the other one? Dang it, I can't remember the name of the other one. But no, I'd love to try those. I just it's money and just don't have the time or the money yet.
Hey, the squirrel just came up with a hell of an idea. But he's right. Those Brazilian woods are dense and they will not splinter.
Right. This is a good idea. Yeah, see, I'm writing all this stuff down. I love these ideas. Like the sassafras wood, I wrote that down.
Yeah, you don't put black walnut in the boiler.
No.
That's not that. No, that's worst case until Jamie could ever come up across.
Yep.
But as far as yeah, I've built knives before. I've done it. I just don't have the stuff here to do it.
So I
And
don't think I've ever shown the first like railroad spike knife I made, and it looks like crap, to be honest with you.
Where
It was
is
me. Oh, it's right here in front of me. I've got it right here, and it's
that?
horrible.
Hey, that's your first knife.
Yes, it was, and it's got a 550 cord handle wrap on it.
Oh, 550 cord wrap.
Yeah,
Hey, that's an idea.
that is, and I've got plans with that.
Make a buck knife, like a Bowie knife,
Hmm.
similar to a survival knife. And when you put the wood handle on it, go do the paracord survival rope on it.
Yep.
Like 350 feet wrapped on there somehow. To where
Yeah,
it-
I actually planned on doing that with this hatchet before I figured out that it doesn't really hold an edge.
no,
I planned on doing a
it don't
550 cord wrap.
don't have the carbon that you need in it.
No, like I said, these two knives that the hatchet and the knife I just showed you, it's more of, I guess that was me just trying and practicing.
Just a learning lesson.
Yep.
That's where you need some good hard iron to where you can make those kind of metals.
Yeah.
Or
I think what I need to do is stop being lazy and actually just fire up my forge and start actually forging knives instead of cutting them to shape.
the forging is where it's going to come in the better.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. That's where my better knives have come out of, is me forging them. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Because she's straightforward. She'll tell you how it is.
Oh yeah, I know. Absolutely.
Well, that's a good carp, Jeremy. 6-pound carp.
That is a good sized carp.
And Jeremy, he's from Australia, overseas.
Oh, that's cool. I've never been out of the country before. Ever. I've never even been to Canada.
I've been trying to get a chance to get a hold of him to get him on live one of these nights.
Yeah.
But his time differences and our time differences,
I was about to say, that must be rough.
it's going to be real rough.
Yeah, no kidding. And I probably won't actually finish this one either. But this one, I actually made that out of a mower blade.
That's a nice knife.
Yeah, I mean, I was just messing around with that one.
That was more of a boning knife.
Yeah. The thing that I messed up on, and I don't think you guys can actually see it. I don't think you guys can see it.
It's not
But
straight.
that right there, well, it's not straight, but that right there is the cutting edge of the mower blade.
Right.
I should have put it right here, and it's actually right there.
Uh-huh. You just flipped it around backwards, but that's all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not sharp. I can run my finger off the back of that spine, so it's just not flat.
But even if you have old scraps of iron laying around that you just keep,
Mm-hmm.
you can always get a pot or something that's going to be heavy enough and strong enough to put that metal in there and melt it down.
Right.
And make a form for it, for a knife or
sure.
something, pour it in there.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're just not wasting metal neither.
Yeah, that's true.
But you got to find something that you can put on that coal that won't burn when you put metal in it.
Mm-hmm.
That will hold the heat to keep that metal, hot molten metal inside.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably way further than what I'll ever do.
Well, it's just something to think about
Oh yeah,
because
yeah. I've seen.
if you cut all these chunks of metal up, you're just going to end up throwing them away, and it's just a waste.
Yeah, it's true. I try to be really conservative. Like when I'll use like a leaf spring. Whenever I get the leaf spring, I'll try to use all the metal.
Good night, Betty.
Oh, I wasn't even
Kids, go
keeping
to
up with
work
chat.
tomorrow.
Yep. Good night, Betty. See you later. Let's see.
No, what were you saying about that leaf spring?
Oh, what I was saying about the leaf spring was whenever I get a leaf spring, I'll try to conserve the metal as much as I can. So, I'll use, even if it comes out to making like a really tiny knife, I'll make it. It's better than wasting the metal.
No, I'm not doing a backflip, headhunter.
Huh.
You already knew that answer was no.
Right. Let's see if there's any questions we might have missed. Oh, that's a new name. I haven't seen him before. Stephen Corley. I think that's how you say his last name.
Who?
Stephen Corley. I'm scrolling back on comments, and he asked me what kind of stones I'm sharpening with. Right now, I've got the box right here. It's nothing fancy. It's the Smith's Trihone stones, the sharpening systems. I think it's got the coarse, medium, and fine stones. Eventually, I want to get they're the Japanese whetstones. I think it starts from 200 grit all the way up to like 7,000 grit.
I gotta go back and fix something. Someone brought to my attention.
Oh, that's okay.
You're good. Just keep talking.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, I was just explaining that's the system I use, and it's not the best. And the other thing that I still have to work on is the edge profile. It's really hard. There's still a lot of stuff I'm learning, like to apex and edge. I didn't even know what that was until I started making knives.
Okay, what's one thing that no one on here knows about you?
Oh, I don't know. I think everyone basically knows everything.
Boy, you got dead quiet there for a second.
I know. I was trying to think.
There's something you're not wanting to say it.
No, nothing really.
Where'd you go? Dang it, I lost him. I'll get him when he comes back. I'll get Jason when he comes back.
I guess one thing people don't know about that I've said on here is I tie my own flies.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've actually got my box up here. I haven't been fly fishing in a minute, but I still tie flies. My grandfather got me into fishing, and he actually got me into tying my own flies, and I've got boxes of flies that I've tied. Let me see if I can pull one out of here that you can see.
Hello, Cat Snatch Fever. Welcome.
Now I know a lot of us are mainly catfishing guys,
Right.
so I don't know if people know a lot about like the different flies.
I use a lot of flies to catch bluegills and crappie.
Yes, so that's a woolly bugger. That's an olive woolly bugger. I've tied about 1 million of those.
Yeah, I've lost about 1 million of them. The bluegills tearing the hell out of them.
Yep. I've got a whole assortment of flies in here that I've made.
I got a small handful of flies I keep in my truck. Okay, Jason. Wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah, Mark, I could probably learn how to tie crappie flies if I really tried. I've got the whole setup to tie flies. I can't tell you how much money I've put into fly tying. A lot.
Good night, Jason.
Good night, Jason. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with chat, but it's definitely difficult. I know one thing. When I'm on, we usually talk about making knives because I make knives.
Yeah.
I don't think we've really talked about like how I got into fishing.
No, not yet.
And
But we're
well,
getting there.
oh, okay. Well, we'll just when we get there, I'll explain and we'll talk about it.
I
So.
know a lot of people have been asking you all about knives, handles, and
Well, I know, and that's because I started like when I first came to onto your show. That's what I started on is with the knife making. So, which is fine because I've got a
Mark has
dozen
just
knives.
opened the doors, so he goes, "What's your biggest fish?"
Oh, what's my biggest fish? The biggest catfish I've caught was a little over 8 pounds. Let's see, the biggest rainbow trout I've caught was on a fly rod, and I think, oh crap, I don't remember how much it weighed. It was huge though. I think it was like 23 and a half inches. And I mean, I caught that thing on like the tiniest little beadhead nymph I could ever find. I don't think I have pictures of it anymore. Sorry, Norm.
Hello, Samson. Okay, what got you into catfishing?
Okay, so when I first started, I guess not necessarily fishing, but when I first started watching fishing shows, especially on like YouTube, I watched like Steve Douglas back in the day, and who else did I watch? I watched someone else, and I don't remember who I watched. But when I moved here from Colorado, I totally had to change my game because in Colorado I used to fly fish a lot. That's all I did was fly fish for rainbow trout, brown trout.
I know that's what I did in Montana's fly fish.
Yep, that's all I did. I mean, I never fished for catfish in Colorado. It was always just fly fishing, tying flies, fly fishing. That's it. When I got here, I had to change my ball game. So the local reservoirs that I have, I talked to some of the residents who've lived here most of their lives, and they said, "Hey, there's some good catfishing around here." So I went to Walmart, got me a catfish special. I think it's a 7-foot medium heavy Shakespeare contender. I think that's what it is. I think the reel on it's a contender.
Shakespeare contender?
I think it's a contender. It's in the garage.
Okay.
Contender or Commodore? I don't know. Something with a C.
Contender sounds about right.
I think it is a contender. Like I said, it's not here right now. It's in the garage. So, and that's a long walk for me to figure out the name. But that got me started, and I think that was about 5 years ago when I finally started into catfishing. And I wasn't really heavy into catfishing yet. It was just something to do. It's fishing, whether you're catching bluegill or catfish. At least I was doing something.
Hey, Jay's catfishing. Just to do a touch up, since you weren't here when the announcement was made, Jose. Jason is putting up a rod for that weekend. It's going to be a contest for a Chris Flores Muddy River flathead rod to whoever catches the biggest fish. It's going to be a contest. So bring your best baits, bring your A game, and let's see who's going to land that biggest fish.
I ain't going down without a fight. I'm going to try it.
Hey, I'll do it.
I
want that
rod. It could be anyone.
Hey, I want that Chris Flores rod in my collection.
Right? I can't even really call my collection a collection. I've got like 4 rods.
Oh, Jay's putting up Do you really want to put up a Whisker Seeker rod as well, Jose?
Oh, you mean like a Chad Ferguson rod?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jose, Jay, do you really want to put one up? Because you would make it the biggest, the two biggest fish.
Oh, dude, that'd be insane. I hate to say it, but I'd almost take that Whisker Seeker.
But you can only one person can only win one of the rods.
Right. Yeah. So as I was saying earlier,
Okay.
I didn't really.
So let me get this right. You're putting up a Whisker Seeker rod for a contest, and Jason's putting up a rod for a contest.
Woo. We'll see.
So, no, you can only win one of the rods, Norman. One's a Whisker Seeker rod. The other one's is a Chris Flores flathead rod. And it's got to be the two biggest fish. Will give you one. Whoever catches the first biggest fish will have a choice of the Chris Flores rod or the Whisker Seeker rod. And the second biggest fish, by the end of the night, will have a choice of, we'll get the Whisker Seeker, whatever rod's left over.
Nice.
So the challenge for the contest had been set for that weekend.
Oh, look at that. Chunky said if he heard Whisker Seeker, so he's there. Dude, that'd be, we'd all be screwed if Chunky came.
If Chunky came, oh, actually, no, it'd be a different waters because he'd be bringing eel. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't because there's eel in the Mississippi.
Well, see.
Well, go ahead, Chunky. Come on down. We'll still take you.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
He'd be a man to fish with.
Right.
Hey, Mo Homestead, how you doing?
Ain't gonna lie, I'd probably be geeking out if Chunky came.
No, I guarantee a headhunter, if he threw out that eel head, he'd have a bite within minutes. Well,
right?
No bites. But hey, that weekend's just got better. For one contest to a two rod contest.
You want me to give away a knife too?
It's up to you.
Sure. We'll give away a knife.
Tonight or that weekend?
Oh no. That weekend. Unfortunately, I'm broke, so I couldn't do any sort of shipping. But what should we do it for?
First off, we need to know what night.
We could do this one. Or I can make another one.
What about that flayed knife that you have, the Damascus steel?
It's not Damascus, but this one?
But yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's just the edge pattern in it. It's patina. It's not an actual.
That would be a nice one for okay.
Yeah. If we're actually, I tell you what, if we're gonna do that, I'll make a good one. I'll make like a special one just for that trip.
Okay, just for that contest.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Now we got to come up with the rules for that contest.
So let's see. We've got biggest fish for one rod. What were we doing for the second one?
The two rods have to be the biggest fish.
Uh-huh.
Then they get a choice of either rod.
So we could do, I don't know, most fish caught for the knife.
Let's put poundage.
Yeah, most pounds. That's good. Most pounds overall.
Overall.
Yep. For like the entire, 4 days that we're there?
3-4 days.
Yep. That means people are going to have to keep track, though.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I've got a notebook. think I know how to write.
And
Well, for the
it has
most
to
part.
be verified.
Yes.
It has to be
Yes.
verified by another fisherman with you.
Yes.
That's with
Agreed.
the pictures and the scale showing the weight. Right?
Yes.
So you all heard that, right? That's going to be there at the Avid for the fishing weekend, right? We got 3 contests now.
Chad, why did you have to bring that up?
What do you say?
He said, Matt Baker, you work for a shipping company. I know. Actually, I never even thought about that. I wonder if I could ship stuff for free because I work for FedEx.
You probably do.
Interesting. Well, that put a whole new perspective on life. Thanks, Chad.
No shit. You know why I said that, don't you?
Yeah.
He wants wants you to do a giveaway tonight.
Right. Let me look into that first before I start saying I'm
All
going
right,
to.
Jeremy, have a good night. So this night just went from 1 contest for
To
1
3.
rod to 3 contests for 2 rods and a knife. Now, dinks are not allowed.
So let's define dinks because dinks to me are normal sized catfish. So,
Anything under 3 pounds.
okay. Agreed.
Anything under 3 pounds has to be at least 5 pounds or bigger to start the weights. Because you can catch a baby like this all night long.
All right. Right.
But let's make it even towards 5 pounds or bigger for the most poundage. Right?
Right.
Because Norman, as soon as he gets there, he's going to start catching dinks like this.
Oh, yeah. This ain't bass fishing, guys.
Huh?
That's not how we roll. I said, this ain't bass fishing. That's not how we roll.
You be catching baby cats like this.
Right.
You know, like that, they're like that. And they're no.
That's probably how I'm going to start out. I'm probably going to start out catching a bunch of dinks because that's what I'm used to catching.
No, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get you on some cut baits and some live baits and throw you out there.
Yeah. I think I asked Norm, are we allowed to bring like our own cut bait?
If it's frozen, yes.
Yeah. So if I brought a whole mess of like cut bluegill, that'd be okay.
Frozen bluegills, yeah, you can bring
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a lot of bluegill. I want to try to have a lot of bluegill for that trip.
Okay. Well,
And
I
I
can.
know Jason's gonna be bringing bluegill, and if you can bring some shad or skipjack, it'll help.
I can try. I'll try going to that spot where I know there's shad before the trip and seeing if I can actually get something. So
Now,
we'll see.
take a cooler with you.
Oh, I've already got plans for coolers.
No, I mean just for when you go for the shad.
Uh huh.
Take a big enough cooler with you. Put half ice in it, water, and some sea salt in there for a brine.
Uh huh.
But make sure it's a slurry. So when you put the shad in there, it puts them almost like to a quick freeze. So when you get them home, and you put them in vacuum seal bags or Ziploc bags and push the air out,
Mhm.
they won't push out the guts and everything on it when you put them in the freezer.
Nice. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
So the brine will help you get your bait fish pre-frozen before you get home.
Okay. Cool. That's good to know. Learn something new every day.
Oh, I'm a wealth of
Well,
information for baits and fishing.
See, like I was saying earlier, I'm still learning stuff. I didn't really get into the hardcore catfishing until about, I don't know, 3 years ago when I went to the catfish conference. That's true, Mark. That is true.
I'm just trying to keep it
Fair.
fair and interesting
Right.
because I know how Norman fishes with his breast, chicken breast, and stuff like that.
Hey, he's the one who got me using chicken breast, and I've caught some good sized fish with chicken breast. Nothing like insane, but numbers.
Norman only caught one decent sized fish during the contest with chicken breast, and it was a 10-pound blue.
Nice.
And I landed him in three, but it didn't get him the trophy he wanted. He wanted first place.
Right.
So, all right. Yeah, good night, Stephen Corley. No, this ain't gonna be a money game. This is gonna be just for the prizes we got.
Yeah, I'm going to be excited to actually use these bait holders or rod holders that I have. So
There will
see
be
how
no
they do.
money involved, Jason or Jose. He's trying to make a fourth contest with money.
No, sorry. That's
No.
where I'm out. I don't
Yeah.
gamble.
I like these contests without the money because they're more fun.
Right. The most poker playing I do is on my phone.
So, you plan on being a bank fisherman or a boat fisherman?
For right now, I'm a bank fisherman, but eventually I'd love to get. I don't need a big boat. I need a boat kind of like Norman's. So I need like,
go with the SS Tadpole like Normans.
yeah. To be honest with you, I at one point I thought about getting a kayak, but then I would always be afraid of flipping the kayak and losing all my gear.
Well, most of your newer kayaks I have out that are designed for fishing are harder to flip.
Yeah. What I really need is just like a 10-foot John boat because it's just me, not anyone else. So, or like an 8-foot. What is Norm's like a Sun Dolphin Pro? I think it is.
Yeah, so
or a Sportsman's Pro.
8 or 9 foot.
Yeah, see, that's all I would need. And I don't have any like massive lakes where I'm at, so I wouldn't need anything crazy. I don't need like a pontoon boat like Chad has and Kevin has.
Well, the fishing weekend in September, DMV just went from a 1 fishing rod contest, a 2 fishing rod contest, to a knife contest to win those gifts. DMV is a 10-foot Sun Dolphin kayak himself.
Nice. See, I've been kayaking before, but like I said, my fear is just accidentally flipping that kayak and losing everything. And I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'2" and like 254, something like that. So
you're about my height.
Yeah, it's just about.
I'm taller than Norman.
I think everyone's taller than Norman.
Norman said he was 6'2" until he stood next to me.
6'2", laying down, stretched out, maybe.
Yeah. Great Outdoors says find a used 16-foot Lund boat.
It's all about the money.
No, if you find one used, like on Facebook or somewhere, that just probably needs the wood decking and everything replaced and the carpet replaced in there. Probably get them pretty cheap.
Probably, and I don't really need. I could probably get away with just using like a trolling motor. So I wouldn't even need a good engine on it.
Oh, unless you're loading it on the trailer, then you need at least a 10 horsepower motor to load it.
Yeah. I could just do what Norman does. I've seen the way he loads his boat, so that worked the same.
I haven't seen how he loaded his boat.
It's funny. He did. It was a live stream like a couple weeks ago of him loading his boat. It was pretty comical. I thought it was going to get stolen.
I missed that live stream.
Yeah, it was funny.
Because I was at work when he does. Normally, when he does his live streams, I'm at work, and that sucks.
Chad, I don't need your big boat.
What's he got?
I don't know. He just said, Matt, you can buy my boat.
No.
Yeah, I don't need a pontoon boat. Sorry, bud.
If I was to have a pontoon boat, I'd probably take Rogers.
Right.
Because I'd just replace the motor and put a brand new one on. A brand new Ebenrood. Then again, the only reason why I say that because I know a guy that sells them, and I'd get a good deal on one.
Yeah.
My boat's not big. I want to buy a big boat.
Chad, I'm pretty sure your boat's decent size.
He says it's not a pontoon boat.
Oh. I could have swore he had a pontoon boat.
Damn, you going for a bigger boat? I agree, Chunky. I'm sticking to the shore. I've been on 2 boats. And both times they tried to overload the boat with people. That's not me.
Yeah, my buddy has I think it's a 22-foot pontoon boat.
Norman, did you hear about the 3rd contest?
I think he did.
Norman, did you hear about the 3rd contest?
I guess I better start drawing up some pictures of what I'm going to do.
Yeah?
That's what I do first. I draw up my pictures of the knife I'm going to make before I actually make the knife.
It went from 2 rods. Now, Matt is going to be designing and making a knife for a 3rd contest for that weekend for the most weight of fish.
See, this is like when I draw stuff, this is like the profiles I draw.
Uh-huh.
I do that before I do anything else.
But it's going to be for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to be for the 3 days because he'd be leaving out Sunday.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't know. I'll probably leave Sunday evening. It's a long drive, so I'll leave sometime Sunday.
Yeah, so it has to be long enough, same period of time to where he can have a chance to get it.
Mm-hmm.
If he Norman says if he wins, he wants an autograph from you.
I guess I could autograph like the handle or like the sheath if I made a wood sheath.
Yeah.
Because that one's got you can't see it because it's upside down. But that one's got my initials on it, so. And I just etched that one with a.
Yeah, like he says, if he wins
a wood burner. You saying I might be famous one day, Norman? Shoot.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's a hint.
I'd be afraid to go on Forged in Fire. Are you crazy? I don't even have a welder to do like forge welding or nothing, so I couldn't do like Damascus.
Pond River just asked a good question.
What's that?
Is a contest where a knife just for the people at the weekend or for everyone?
That's a good question.
Well, we can have one for everyone and one for the weekend.
Sure. So I'll make 2.
All right, Pond. So there's going to be one for that weekend, and it will be for that same weekend online for you catfishermen. The most weight catfish. Now, from the 18th through the 20th, 3 days.
I don't think that's fair. Elston's going to take that out of the park.
Well, let's see if we can go fishing it for those 3 days.
I'm sure he would I'm sure he would do it.
Whoever gets the most weight on YouTube, fisherman will win, but it has to be documented on video with weights and scale And at the end of the weekend, come say Monday or Tuesday,
hmm
contact me or Matt with your videos, and we'll see who the winner is. Right?
Yeah,
For the
we'll see
online.
how that goes.
So
Let's see if I can keep up.
maybe one for the longest catfish. No, the most pounds. Not the longest, the most pounds. So how many of you people are going to be going online for this 3-day weekend on the 18th through the 20th for one of Matt's knives? I'm waiting to see this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting to see the answers on this one.
I'm trying to keep up with all the comments, but they're going by too quick. It's really hard to do on a phone.
I'm waiting for some replies on this one.
Uh-oh. Which one are you talking about?
The online contest for your knife.
Oh, yeah.
Who is all interested for that online contest for one of Matt's knives?
If anything, if a majority of people can't do that, we can always just give it away like we've done in other giveaways.
Oh, we can do that too. I just want to see
Yeah.
if Pond River says he'll be fishing.
Right.
But see, I'm trying to make this more interesting.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Trying to do something different.
Right. No, I agree wholeheartedly. 100%. I gotta write this down and make sure I don't forget, because that's coming up quick too. We've got like what, 25 days, something like
So,
that.
Elton, are you going to be on that one too?
Probably.
He needs a good knife for cutting baits,
I know.
especially cutting those eels. That'd be something if he won that.
Right.
Betty's going to be mad she missed this one.
Hold on, I'll be
Elton,
right back.
we put a contest online for one of Matt's knives. It's from the 17th through the 20th, a 3-day weekend. Whoever catches the most pounds of fish in those 3 days will get one of Matt Carden's forged knives.
Oh, you're okay, Chunky. I understand.
Matt, do you have a Native American heritage?
Yes, I do. My grandfather was Cherokee. No, okay, hold on. Let me do this the right way. My great grandfather was Cherokee, and my great grandmother was German. So my grandfather was Indian mix. So yeah, I have an Indian heritage.
The same weekend we're doing our contest, Headhunter, the 18th through the 20th. 3 days.
See,
Exactly.
poor Elston.
Well, Elson, if you do it 1 day a week with the weights that you get, your weights will still be welcomed.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Mo. He said, Matt, are you from Ohio? You look like you're from Ohio. What is that supposed to mean?
Just thinking you're Ohio born and bred, I guess.
No. No, I've lived in Ohio for 5 years now. No, I was born in Colorado. I would have never guessed that.
No, when Chunky gets that knife, we won't have to put rhinestones in it. He can, he can do the L stand style to his knife, however he wants when he gets it.
Put like reflective tape on the handle for him.
Right, exactly.
Glow. I don't know. Could I make a glow in the dark handle? Probably.
Palmetto Cats wants to know what states have you been to?
I'm guessing they can see the plaque behind me, right there. I have been to basically everything from Colorado east. Well, for the most part, I haven't been to like Washington D.C., like Maine. I've been to New York, but I haven't been to like New York City. I think I've been everywhere south, but I haven't been anything like really far west, like California.
Someone post Mo Homestead's link, would you? Let's help her grow.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about posting my link. Like I said, I don't really have any major plans right now.
No,
especially because
it's something we need to get you working on.
I know, eventually, for sure. But for right now, until I can get everything figured out and situated, we'll get there. I promise.
I know you will. It just takes time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I gotta see something here in a minute. Well,
That's.
I only need 6 more subs and I hit 400.
Norman, I agree. I work way too much, buddy. I've got work again tomorrow, but that's okay.
I gotta work Saturday, Sunday for 12 hours, and I gotta go on Monday. Off Tuesday, work Wednesday, half a day Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I guess is good, but at the same time sucks about me working is I have to get up early. So,
Mark, I'm 6 away from 400. I need 6 more people.
Norman, I agree. Overworked and underpaid.
But wait till Jason hears about this contest.
All right.
It's 3 contests at one time. From the time we get there to the time we leave for one contest. And Saturday night is going to be the other contest.
Hey, just remember though, someone who doesn't win a knife can always buy a knife. Oh, good Lord. Now that's a drive. Wait. No, that ain't too bad. He's what? I think he's like 2 hours from me, 3 hours. But Chad, you live in Kentucky, and I live in Ohio. 2 different licenses.
Hey, Mo Homesteading, hit me up on Facebook.
Let's see. Fishing with the Squirrel asked what part of Colorado I'm from. I'm from like southern Colorado.
Hey, Jason, just to get you caught up to date, we have your contest for your rod. We have another contest for a whisker stick rod. And we have a third contest going from the time you get there until Sunday evening for one of Matt Caden's forged knives. So that week,
that's cool, Kevin.
from 1 contest to 3 contests.
Kevin, I used to love going to Gunnison. It's beautiful country over that way.
I'm glad you came back in, Jason, just to catch all that information. Hey, PD, welcome. I think I know Miss Joy. That's cool. No, I'm going to be there. I will be there I will be there from Thursday morning till Thursday afternoon. Then I have to go in from 2 to 10 on Friday, and I'll be back after work for Friday night.
Sorry, guys. I don't know if you can hear the clicking around, but my dog decided to join us.
No, that's all right.
He knows it's almost his bedtime, so see if I mess anything up. Oh,
Where is he?
oh, hold on. Let me.
Oh, he just flipped sideways.
I know. Come here. Come say hi.
Oh.
I know.
Is that a beagle?
There we go. Nah, he's a basset hound.
Basset?
Yeah, good boy, huh? Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to try to win that Muddy River rod.
Yeah, I would. I'd probably give all my knives for a Muddy River rod.
Oh, so yeah, you're bribing him, huh?
Shh. Jason, message me on Facebook.
Briberies do not count.
Right? Fishing with the squirrel said he liked Breckenridge too. I used to snowboard at Breckenridge. Breckenridge and Aspen. It was fun.
We got 2 rods up for grabs. We got a knife up for grabs. Wow. And I thought this is just going to be a friendly weekend just to have fun. Well, hey, we can still share bait. That ain't a problem.
Hey, like I said, win or lose, I'm just there to have fun and catch fish.
Exactly.
Oh, dang. What if I win my own knife? How's that going to work?
Hey, you can't win your own knife.
That's fine. We'll make that a rule. I can't win my own knives.
And the people that put the rods up can't win their own rods.
That works too.
Because how are someone else? I agree, Mark. I just want to see you with a big blue.
Right. I want a big something. I don't care if it's a blue or a catfish. I want it.
Jose, you were nice last time you came up with the giant shads.
Come here, Barney. You want up? Come on. Come here. Come on. Come up on the bed.
I figured you just went in to say headhunter.
Oh. Come on. Go lay down. Sorry. Like I said, he knows it's bedtime, so he wanted up on the bed.
No problem. We're just kicking back, relaxing, and having fun.
Yep, that's fine.
It's what Friday nights are good for.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I did. It'd be nice if I didn't have to work tomorrow morning.
Next 2 months, I won't be able to do Friday night. I have to do it live whenever I can, sometime during the week.
Yeah.
And
Trying to get on all those hours before the trip.
No, in October and November, I got to cover another guy's vacation time, and he's taking every Friday off. So I got to cover from 2 to 10 for him. So I won't be able to do a Friday night live like I normally do until November, unless I can do a live sometime during the week.
Right.
Which I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah. I understand, especially because everyone's got their shows during the week. But
Oh, I know, Norman. I know the spot quite well.
now I've got a knife It's actually not a knife. It's a Bowie knife that my grandfather gave me that I would never make, but I could see Norman and Chad fighting for it.
What
See, I probably can't even get it.
That's a nice knife.
Yeah, my grandfather gave that to me when I was like 6. And it's sharp. I've never sharpened this knife, and I can shave with it. I just shaved like my whole arm right there. Yeah, I told him I was being a smartass when I was younger, and I told him I wanted a big knife. He got me a big knife.
Yeah, DMV, that was a sweet knife he had there.
Yeah, I didn't make that, guys. Just so you know, that's a knife I was given.
I see how that blade is good and sharp, but the strength of it is lost in the holes that was made on it.
Well, it's a Frost Cutlery is the name of the knife company.
Right.
And it's pretty thick. So.
No, I'm saying if you hit it in the middle with something,
right,
it'll break it quicker because of the holes.
Yeah, I'd be afraid to.
Yeah, we all owe Jose a big fish, but we're not going to give it to him during the contest.
Right.
Jose says, I got a 10-inch shad, 2 for the 5.
I have a cast net. I don't need any. I'm good.
I got a cast net too.
Yeah, I have to fix my cast net. Actually, I had one of the lines on it snap, and I just have to put new line on it.
Norman, if your wife says she's going to beat you.
Yeah, he said that Mary might actually come, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see her beat him over that one. Going
right.
Then, if she don't go help him.
Right.
You got a new 8-footer? What rod is that, Jason?
All right, guys, I will be right back. Give me just a second.
No problem. Oh, new 8-foot throwing net? Yeah, I had to give me another one today. So she will be coming with you, Headhunter? And that means you need to pack a bigger tent instead of that little pup tent. Man, Jose, those shad you brought last time were the bomb. You'll fit in that little tiny pup tent you got? It didn't look like a 2-person tent. One person if you put a guy like me in it.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
No problem. You're good. I haven't seen Lyle in here tonight.
I haven't either. It's strange. I hope he's doing okay.
So do I, because I normally see him on the night. He's normally in here every week.
Yeah. I'll shoot him a message when we're done and ask him if he's doing okay.
Just remember, if you try to go live there, I don't know what kind of what service you have. Your provider.
I won't. Yeah, I've got Sprint and they suck. So
Sprint? I got Sprint and it works great.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it will then. Like there's a town I deliver in here or deliver at here, and I lose service like I don't know 5 or 6 times during the day.
You bringing more bluegills down, Jason?
I will be. I'll be bringing a lot of bluegills down. So
Normally, between what we, Jason and I'm bringing for bluegills, it'll probably be plenty.
okay. Well, maybe I won't have to then.
You can always bring more if you want.
Yeah. Ace, I haven't seen him here yet. Hey, Ace, how's it going, sir?
Ace has been in here.
Has he? I must have missed him. Like I said, I don't really keep
I
up
will
with
have my
chat.
live well, and this time I'll be plugging in my live well into the campsite, so they'll stay live longer, better. I have a signal. I've done live there a few times during the meet and greet.
That's cool. Well, that's another thing. I probably wouldn't have to do anything live even if I wanted to because everyone else will be live. So I'd probably be busy being on their shows.
Yeah, there's electric outlets there where you keep your stuff charged up and going.
Yeah, I've got a big battery bank I'm going to bring too. So.
Oh, you won't need it. We have outlets. We have 110 outlets at the campsites.
Okay, that ain't bad.
I have Sprint.
Yeah. I'll really make it interesting and bring my grandfather's catfish rod that I have. It's like 5 foot, if that.
From bank. A 5-foot catfish rod from the bank.
Let me see here. It's right next to me. Let me see if I can grab it. This rod was custom made. Oh, it's tangled up and everything.
It's nice weather. I wouldn't say chilly or cold, but in the morning it might be a little chilly. So you might want to bring something to bundle up a little bit.
Right. So let me see if you guys can see this. It's not a brand name rod. This was a custom made rod.
Man.
It's only 5 foot. It's probably like maybe 5 foot.
What was he catching? 10 and 20 pound cats?
Huh?
What was he catching? Baby cats?
I don't know. It was my to be honest, I think it was my great grandfather's, and my grandparents have a farm out in Pennsylvania, and it was just sitting there. And I asked my grandfather one day, I was like, "Hey, can I have that? I'll take it and use it." And he said, "Sure, go ahead, have it." So I redid the eyelets. I rethreaded them and recovered them. And
Yeah.
this reel, I think this reel is older than I am. It's a Daiwa Sportsline ST1. Still smooth. Still casts good. Huh?
That's about 70s.
Yeah, that's older than me. I'm a 90s baby. I'm only 27.
You need a 12-foot for the big river.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I don't have it. The biggest fishing pole I have is 7 foot. All my rods are 7 foot. So
7 foot, you'll do good there.
Yeah.
As long as they're medium heavy.
Yeah, they're medium heavy. They are.
Born 11/11/1960 myself.
Nice.
That's DMV.
Oh, that's cool.
John Patrick just got to the river and casted. Jose, I like the colder weather, the September weather, because it's good fishing. Don't have to worry about sweating too much. You don't have to worry about too many
Right.
bugs.
I've got a ceiling fan and a window fan going in here, so it's nice and cool in my room. I can't sleep while it's hot. I can't do it.
Here's what DMC says about rods.
I believe it. Like I said, though, I just haven't had the opportunity to get like a big combo, I guess you should say, like anything over 7 foot. I will eventually. I'll have to talk to Jason when we get off of here. I think. Uh-oh, look at that. There's Lyle. His ears must have been ringing.
How you doing, bud?
His ears must have been ringing, Lyle. We were talking about you a little while ago.
Burning.
Right? He's missed a lot. He doesn't even know what's going on.
Yeah, he don't even. Oh, hey Lyle, we got an online contest going on. I'll wait for him to get done saying these hellos before I let him know about it.
Oh, that's fine.
I forgot. I can't. I need to see how many people still in here.
Oh, I don't even think I could check.
I
That's
can't.
all you there, sir.
We have 25 people still in here.
Oh, that's cool. We've been on for what, almost 2 hours now? Just about?
Just about 2 hours.
Yep. That's good, though. I like just hanging back and talking to people. And people asking questions, getting to know me. So that's fine.
Okay, Lyle. Heads up. The weekend of the September 18th through the 20th, a 3-day weekend, there's going to be a contest for the most pounds of fish caught. It has to be documented on video with the weight, the scale, the weight of the fish, and the fish. Somehow down on there. I'm not sure how, but the total weight of those 3 fish at the end of the weekend, send a video either to me or to Matt Caden, and we'll figure out who the winner is, and they will get a hand-carved or hand-forged knife from Matt Caden.
And just so people don't get confused, I know I said it earlier in the video, but I'll say it again. I know on my YouTube name it says Matt Baker. Matt Baker is my biological name. Matt Caden is my adopted name, so either or. A lot of people know me by Matt Baker, which is fine. So,
But Jason, there's going to be
just a heads up.
Contest, which is for just the people that's going to be on YouTube. They can't make it to the weekend. Then the weekend that we're there, there's going to be the 2 rods, and for the 3 days, it's going to be the most pounds of catfish.
Jay's catfishing. Well, since I don't drink beers, it's definitely cappuccinos. Lots of coffee. Lots of go-go juice.
I already said the fish have to be over 5 pounds to register. But Mark said a pound of fish is a fish.
Right. It's funny too. Out of all these knives I've made,
you catch 120 pounds in 3 hours real quick.
Right. In DMB, the last time I drank alcohol was on my 21st birthday, and it was a stupid mistake. I was drunk for like 3 days. I haven't drank since.
Well, Ace, you're going to have a lot of people going against you for that knife.
Jason, it'll be a good time for sure, buddy. I'm looking forward to it.
DMV, just remember there's going to be an online contest from September 18th through the 20th for the most pounds of fish caught. So if you're interested, let us know so we can get the videos and the weights. And you'll have a chance at getting one of Matt's hand-carved knives.
I'll show up an example again, like this one.
3 days. Wow. September 18th through the 20th. That's where the people online that won't be able to make it to the fishing weekend.
Oh, Mark, that's a good question.
What?
Mark asked if it's just for catfish.
Catfish. Hello, blessed to invest.
Don't worry, Norm. I'm bringing chicken breast too. You ain't gonna be the only one there with chicken breast.
Mark's asking what does he get if he get 100 pounds of gar?
Oh, good Lord. What if you get 100-pound gar? Holy crap, Mark. If you get 100-pound gar, Mark, I'll give you a knife.
I'll take the gar and cut it up and cook it up.
I've never caught a gar before.
Gar, if you get a big enough gar and flay them up, they get eaten.
Right. See, that's where things get interesting. Look at what Lyle just said.
That's why this contest is online for the people that can't make it to the meet and greet. So,
yeah, but Lyle just said he can put a mess ton of catfish in a boat in 3 days.
I know. Ace says he could do the same thing. Chunky, we know he can do it.
Oh yeah.
Palmetto, I don't know. He has a chance of doing it.
Hey, I saw Kevin's video today of all those catfish he caught.
But see, that's the challenge. Who's going to get the most fish?
Yeah, I agree with Mark. We just need to go fishing with Lyle.
Actually, hey, that cast you can produce a lot more than what you think.
Right?
And a 10-pound blue don't look like a 10-pound blue. It looks like almost like a 20-pound.
Nice.
And it's heavy.
Yeah, that's another thing that's going to get interesting is the catfish I've fished for here, I've never had to use drag. So.
Well, you better have your drag set.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll have it all planned out by the time I get down there.
We'll help you with your drag on your reels.
Oh, yeah. I know how to use them. It's just the fact I've never had to.
Huh?
I know how to use them. I've just never had to. I've always caught just dink catfish.
But that's the contest for everybody on YouTube that won't be able to make it to the meet and greet. One of Matt's knives. Because you know he's interested in one of your knives.
Right? Lyle, I'd love to come fishing with you, dude. That'd be a blast.
Oh, I want to come fishing with him sometime.
Yeah, you're closer to him than I am, though.
I'm only about 4.5, 5 hours away from him.
Yeah, he's in Missouri.
I know. It'd be worth going down and fishing with him.
Oh, heck yeah. Spending a weekend or a couple days? Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, I don't like knives. Not at all. Nope.
No, Jason says, I like knives. Haha.
Yeah, and I was being a smartass and said, I don't like knives. Not at all.
Oh, I'll get in touch with you. I'll let you know when I can make it down there.
If I had more days off, I could probably do it like after the camping trip, but that means I'd have to take 2 weeks off instead of 8 weeks off.
Even after I take another week off? I still have 80 hours of PTO to take off.
I think I've got a total of 3 weeks off. I have to burn before the end of the year.
Well, as long as it's a big enough a pontoon boat, I'm happy.
Uh-oh.
Which I'm sure Lyle has a pontoon.
People sending me pictures. I don't even. Oh, Ace is sending me pictures. Ace, unfortunately, I will look at that later. If I click into that now, my phone will get all wonky.
We can work. We would. Let me work on that one, Lyle.
Oh, what did you just say, Chad?
What did Chad say?
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking smack.
What did he say?
Chad said, careful going to stay with Lyle. You think delivering for FedEx is bad? Try delivering for Santa.
That would. Jason says his woman's dad made some really nice knives.
Yeah, like I said, once I get like better metal, I can start making better quality knives. But right now, I'm just doing what I can with what I've got. Ace, I promise I will look at the pictures you were sending me when the stream's done. But like I said, if I try to click onto anything right now, my phone will get all stupid and I'll probably get kicked off.
Oh, he's going to try to show you what he can catch
I believe it.
in weight of cats. Trying
The
to show
biggest,
you, huh?
the biggest catfish I've caught, well, the second biggest is the picture I sent you.
That'd
That
be a
wasn't
good.
very big at all.
Human Lake would be a good lake to fish for blues. Night DMV. But so how many people do you already have on YouTube that want you to make a knife?
Oh gosh, I probably can't even count. Let's see. I'll try it. I've got Norm, Lyle, Kevin, you. Chad wants a knife. Betty wants a knife. Roger wants a knife. So 7 so far that I can keep track of and remember.
Don't ask.
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
It went from Lyle's statement to halo my butt to shed butt. Here's one for you.
Right now, Jason, I'm using railroad spikes. So it's got high carbon steel in it, but it's like a mixture of high carbon and low carbon. Eventually I'll get Farrier's rasps, or I'm trying to think of stuff that is like local. Leaf springs, coil springs. I said Farrier's rasps. Like lawnmower blades, or like saw blades, the big saw blades, the circular saw blades. Those make good knives too. Oh, what did he say? I totally did not catch that.
Who's that?
What you just posted. Do live streams where I make knives. I know, Mark. Eventually, I promise, sir.
Ace, the
One of these
contest
days.
hasn't even started yet.
Great outdoors, I agree, but like I said, it'll take time before I get everything started. To be honest with you, I'm so busy nowadays, I don't even think I could
Yeah,
squeeze that into my.
yeah, it'd really be cool,
Yeah.
especially when you're doing it with the coal,
Oh yeah.
charcoal.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Burns out too quick, and you have to keep reforging, reheating up the coals.
Yep.
Because that coal that lasts a long time, don't it?
It depends on like how high you have the blower on. Like I know it's totally ghetto, but the hair dryer I use has the settings like the low, medium, high.
Right.
If you have it on high, it burns faster, so you go through the coal faster. If you have it on medium, it's So I usually have it on
It
medium.
still gives you good enough embers to heat up a steel.
Yeah. I usually go through, I don't know, about half a bag of coal making a knife. So
And how long does that half a bag normally last you?
a couple hours.
Damn.
Yeah, when I made this knife out of the railroad spike, I think it took me 3 or 4 hours to get it actually forged out how I liked it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this ain't forged in fire. I ain't doing nothing in under 3 hours for sure.
No. Hell, could you imagine? Could you imagine trying to do that in an hour time?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that.
Actually, 2 hour time on forged in fire to make a knife.
Gosh.
Make it,
So
sharpen it, have a handle with the strength and durability to go through all the contests.
I've seen people do it in. I think there was a episode where they did everything in 3 hours, which was insane.
No, I'm saying doing this in the regular show in 2 hours.
Oh, she ready to go to bed?
Angel, your daddy's not here tonight, baby.
Here, I'll go.
She just had her minutes.
Welcome back, Steve Corley.
Yep, I'll let you know.
Let she take some time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message in the morning.
She either gets a piece of bread or a piece of cheese.
Okay.
And it's 1.5.
Okay.
You're right here on the couch.
All right.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yep. Night, Dad. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Sorry about that. Another addition to the collection.
Hello, Addiction. Nice conversation, anyway.
Okay.
Nice conversation.
Oh, sorry. It's because I didn't even realize that. It's because I have my Bluetooth speakers in, or my headphones in. So
I know.
I was talking to my dad. My brother's dog has epilepsy, so she has to take certain medications.
Oh, the one you just carried in?
Yeah. Yeah, she's a wonderful dog.
That's cool. Jose wants to know what's your best knife.
Okay, let's be specific. The best knife I've forged, or the best knife I've made. The best knife I've.
Both the ones you made them both.
Well, here's the difference though. Some of the knives I didn't have to forge. I could like make them to shape, and then all I'd have to do is heat treat them. Like these ones I drew the profile and then cut it out with a grinder, and then just shaped it that way.
Okay, your best knife you forged.
Okay, best knife I forged is this one so far. My favorite one. It's got the long handle on it. It was out of a railroad spike. It's got the thick tang, and it profiles down.
He says the best knife you made.
So the best knife overall I've made is this one. It's my favorite one. That one. It's the one I just showed you.
Which one? What do you make that out of?
It's a railroad spike.
Okay.
Same with this one. I made this one out of a railroad spike.
Whoops.
Yeah, I like that one too, Mark. That one's my favorite one for sure.
Jose wants to know how sharp that thing is.
It's not too sharp right now. I mean, I could. You probably can't even see the hairs falling off, but I could take hairs off with it. But it's not like razor sharp. But it's a good steel, so it'll hold a good edge. No, well, we'll see. I'm gonna try to make 2 more knives for that said giveaway, which won't be hard on account I've got a railroad spike right here, so I could technically just use this one if I wanted to, or I could go get like a good leaf spring. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with.
Either way, the knives that you're gonna make is gonna be a fight for them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just like the
And
fight, it's gonna be a brawl for the 2 rods too.
and like I said, I'm bringing all these knives that I've made anyways, just to show everyone. Like I haven't shown this one yet tonight, but I made this one out of a lawnmower blade.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's like a mini meat cleaver.
Yeah, kind of. I put the hole in it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, well, I don't remember if I showed it last time.
Yeah,
but this one's actually got it says bottom because it was from a lawnmower blade.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to grind that out, so it's going to say bottom for the rest of its life.
You'd have to fill that in somehow.
Yeah, that's okay though. I'll just leave it how it is. Just like the dings and dents, I left all the dents in there.
Yeah,
like
from
that
the
one
and all that.
Yeah, I did that for a purpose.
Outdoor Addiction says y'all like EC knives.
I don't know what that is.
There's a statement.
I actually don't know what that is. See, there's still so much stuff I'm learning. I don't know
what those EC knives are.
I don't know either. I know what EDC knives are, but yeah, it's not very hard, buddy. All you got to do is get like one of like the little tiny camping grills and just find a way to put air into that sucker. There you go. You got yourself a forge.
What are EC knives, Mark?
Yeah, I've never seen those before. I'm gonna write that down before.
They are. I've been around knives all my life, and I've never heard of EC knives.
Me neither, but you know, I've been around knives all my life too, and I've never heard of Bubba knives until the other day. All right, Mark, I'll have to look at that, sir.
I didn't get
knives.com. Yeah, I'll have to look at that for sure.
Oh, EC is a company.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, wow. They got a X-Pac cleaver, a Gibson axe, Imply rescue knife. Boy, they got all kinds of knives.
Nice.
One with a 3D handle. Now they come up with Benchmades.
Yep. I don't know. The oldest knife I have is from my great grandfather, so it's probably like, I don't know, 45 years old, 50-year-old knife, something like that.
This is going to catch wildfire.
Uh-oh.
No, about the online contest where the fishing
for the knife.
Oh, for your knife?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make another one and I'm gonna make it special for like cat fishermen. So it'll be like, see if I can do like a combination of like a bait knife / fillet knife,
Right.
like a hybrid. I could probably do it.
Oh, for the tournament?
Yeah,
For both tournaments,
Yeah.
you can do 2 of them like that?
yeah. I could try to make 2 of them the same.
Like
It's
a
really
10
hard to do though. Yeah.
8 or 10-inch knife? Knife
Well,
blade?
the longest. Let's see. Dang it,
A
I don't
10-inch
got a
blade
tape on me.
knife or something like that?
Yeah. I think the longest I've made so far, I don't know, that's probably 7 or 8 inches. Probably a 4-inch blade and like a 4-inch handle.
Oh, with those rolling spikes, should be able to get a good 8-inch blade out of it.
Oh, yeah, this one. I mean, that one's probably, I don't know, that's probably a
Just
4-inch blade and like a 4.5-inch handle. That's just because I have a fat hand and that fits really
Yeah.
good.
I always like longer blades than I do the handle.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like this fillet knife I made, it's got a small handle but a long blade.
Right.
I like that.
I've always liked longer blades that are thick and you can go through anything I put to them.
Right, agreed.
Oh, another time I EDC a buck knife, a 110 auto.
Right, you guys will laugh at my EDC. My everyday carry isn't a knife that I've made. My everyday carry is my great grandfather's knife that I've had for, I don't know, I've had it since I was like 12.
My
And
everyday
it's been,
carry is a Gerber.
right, I don't know if you guys can see it, but how old this blade is, how long it's been sharpened down. It used to be like way up here. It's down here now. And this blade is, I mean, I keep this knife razor sharp.
Yeah, but this knife here is heavy.
Yeah. I don't think they make these knives anymore.
Which one? Those?
Yeah, it's a, what is it, a Charade Walden? It's made in New York.
Yeah, I understand that one, Jason, for bow hunters.
Oh, I bow hunt too.
I got my bow hunting knife in my dresser in my room just for hunting.
Right here, Jason. That's my hunting knife. It's small too, which I love. It could almost be an EDC if I made the sheath out of it.
Yeah.
I made that out of a lawnmower blade too. I was just messing around when I made that one.
My knife don't have a handle on it. It's all lightweight. It's all one metal.
Yeah, I
I made
understand.
it that way. I just didn't ever put a handle on it. The other sheaves are great, Pappy.
Yeah, that's another thing I have to do is start making knife sheaths. Because wooden sheaths, they look cool, but man, do they suck to make. They're so hard.
I know, but it's hard to put them on your belt with a wooden sheath.
I tried.
You bend the wrong way, they break.
Yeah, so what I did is with this one, and I'm kicking myself in the ass for doing it. But this one I tried to make as an everyday carry for me. So I put one of my old knives that was broken. I put the handle right here.
Right.
And it broke right there. And when it broke right there from me carrying it all the time, I just didn't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's why you should get into leather or something for a sheath.
Yeah. I'm already looking into it, getting some good leather and some good sinew. Yeah, I have a fabric store. It's a Joann's here in my town. So I was going to go there and see if they have any good leather. Get a leather. Ah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, they're good. I got all kinds of knives in my desk I haven't even.
Oh, shoot. Knives that I haven't made, I could probably grab a bunch of random ones right now. Like, there's my boot knife that I carry all the time. I've got a whole bunch of actual knives.
I got a knife I carry in my boot when I'm out fishing and camping.
This one, right here. I'll have it.
I got a different one than that.
Yeah, that's my everyday carry for my boot knife.
Yeah, addiction. Some of them charades out of China are decent,
That's what I have outdoors.
but their sharpening capabilities ain't that good.
This one is. This one, the one that I have, it's
No, I
not
mean,
really
the
out
one
of
from
China, though. Yeah, this one's not from China. This one's made in New York. So.
No, we're talking about knives made out of China.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's got two blades, but the other blade on it is so low that I can't get at it with a nail. I have to use something else to grab it.
All right, you have a good night at work, Stephen Corley.
Yeah. That's the knife. These are the knife I carry every day. And I can shoot, I can shave. These things have seen so many deer and fish, it's insane.
I got fillet knives everywhere in this house.
Yeah, I'm starting my collection of knives, made and owned and bought.
My bought fillet knives, no. They
Yeah.
won't hold, they don't hold an edge, so I'm about ready to throw them out the window. Or break off the plastic and throw them in a pot and melt them down.
Right. Yes, outdoors, that is a classic. It was my great-grandfather's knife. He bought it new when I was not even born yet. I wasn't even a twinkle in anyone's eye.
I haven't seen a Rough Rider knife in a long time, Pappy. That's an old knife. Yeah, I'm getting ready to bag my deer first day of the season again.
Unfortunately, I probably won't make the first day or like the first week of the season. Our deer season here in Ohio starts the 26th. Oh, I see what I'm doing.
Last 3 deer seasons, I had my big buck the first day of the season. I had my 2 does the second 2 days.
The thing that's really hard about where I'm at in Ohio, it's hard to find good property that's not public and overrun by hunters. That's why I like bow. I like bow season here in Ohio because it's 5 months instead of the week of gun season. And I love my crossbow. My crossbow's amazing.
You got to read this statement first.
Uh-oh. Eat more chicken. Hey, I could go hunting for chickens.
Hey, that's why I had to play that one out, just the way that one came out.
That's funny. Yeah, I got my crossbow. It's hanging up in my closet, waiting for the season to start.
Damn, 1,500-acre farm?
Woo! Jason, do you live in Ohio?
He lives in Illinois.
Damn it. Mark, I agree. I love to spend time out in the woods.
Turkey hunting is fun.
I've never been turkey hunting.
What?
Nope, never been.
Sorry, squirrel. That was funny.
I love squirrel hunting.
You
Squirrel's
and
good.
Mark carried that out. It's like, okay. You just did a punchline at the end that you dropped. Eat more chicken.
That's awesome. That's so funny.
That's why I like doing these labs, because you get to interact with the people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 100% agree.
Uh,
Fishing with the squirrel. I grew up hunting squirrels too. That's what I started out on. Squirrel hunting.
yeah, back home,
Yep.
I'd get squirrels this freaking fat
Woo! Damn.
out in the woods. I mean, they were like almost like that long in the body, but they were fat, meaty.
I
Here,
use squirrel tails to tie flies.
here, they're so damn skinny. They look like they have been starved to death.
Right?
You mean at the fishing weekend, Mark? Oh,
Squirrel.
I miss bow hunting for elk.
I have never been bow hunting for elk.
That's a
I've just been bow hunting for deer.
bow hunting for elk is a lot tougher.
I
You get the bull elk, and you got over 50 cow elk that you have to watch out for, and you're trying to sneak up and get the bull with all eyes looking everywhere.
yep. I was just
That
about to
is
say I've
cool.
been hunting for elk before, but not bow hunting.
That's hard to do,
Right.
and you tend to use a cow call to call them away from the bull, the bull away from the cows to get another cow, and it's hard. You're trying to get one bull away from 50 cows to come to one
Oh
cow.
yeah.
That's why I like a 308 rifle, because when it's rifle season and you see a bull with a cow, and he has a big rat,
hmm
308 sniper rifle at 400 yards, just pop him
Right.
right between the eyes and watch him just drop right where he stands.
Yep. Can't do that here in Ohio. Here in Ohio, it's straight wall cartridges only.
Say what?
Here in Ohio, you can only use the straight wall cartridge rounds. So basically, like shotgun
Oh,
for
that's
gun
it.
season.
No muzzle loader?
Oh yeah, you can use muzzle loader, but you can't use like 308 or 30-06 or 243.
My infield has to stay in the closet. I don't like 30-06. Those are what I call brush guns.
Right.
30-06 and 30-30s are all brush guns. 270 is a brush gun, in my opinion, because they're 300-yard shots easy.
Yeah, for sure.
30-30s and all that stuff, you hit a tree, they're going to stick to it. I like 308s for long shots. You see the animal you want and peg it and drop it right where it's at, and it won't get back up.
hmm But I like a challenge though, so that's why I bow hunt.
I like challenge too, but the challenge is getting to the deer your game after you shoot.
Yeah.
Because if you go from ravine to ravine, you gotta go down the ravine. You can go back up the ravine, cut it, gut it, quarter it, pack it out, and come back the same way you came.
Yep.
3 times, 3 trips. 22 250 is a nice rifle, Jason. Try
Yeah,
the
we can.
new 17 caliber they have out.
Yeah, we can use like 4570s here too. I want to get a 4570.
I'll go clean mine up. It has a big, powerful scope on it,
Nice.
and the bullets about like that big.
Woo. Yeah, I know. Those 4570s aren't no joke.
And I tell you, one shot in the head, there ain't no head left.
Right. Mark, I have wild hogs in Ohio.
I want to go. I want to get on some wild hogs.
Yeah, I heard they're good.
Oh, they're really good.
I wouldn't know. I've never had them.
50 cal black powder, cap and ball, not inline. I hate the inline cap and ball. I hate the inline black powder rifles. They're not worth
Yeah,
it.
I want to get me a muzzleloader eventually.
I like the old ones with a side, looks like a side flint, but the cap goes there on the side. Then you pour the powder in the top, then you widen the ball. You pack it in that way. But
One of my buddies has a what is it? A Thompson Center.
yeah, I have one of them. I had one. I have one that looked like Davy Boone's cap and ball rifle, 6.5 foot long.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Gun barrel. But I tell you what, when that thing hit something, you know it.
Yeah, for sure.
Been pushing anywhere from 150 to 250 grains of powder behind the ball.
That's crazy.
And that thing goes downrange about 300 yards and it hits something. It ain't getting up too much too quick.
No.
It knocks them over, knocks them down. That's where I first started learning how to do headshots with a ball.
Gotta learn somewhere, right?
Yeah, and it's not as easy with a cap and ball when you after you pull that trigger and you get black, gray smoke coming out of everywhere.
Right.
Now you get the smokeless powder where it's easy.
Yep, I agree.
SR 5.56. Man, you better start hunting. You stop hunting buffalo with that thing, you're gonna kill them. That's a buffalo rifle. It's almost
I used
like
to do it.
That's almost like what? $20 a round.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. We just gave you the hunting bug. So I love doing it all.
So do I.
Yeah.
But I'm getting me a new 17 caliber rifle just for coyotes.
Yeah, I chose to go fishing instead of hunting the first week of bow season here. So.
A NATO 223 is all right. That's maybe $3 or $4 a round.
Yeah.
Rugers, I'm not real happy with.
I've never owned a Ruger. I've shot a Ruger before, but I've never owned one.
I've owned a few of them, but the only thing I don't like about them is their stocks are cheaply made. When they crack, they splinter.
Yeah. Now I have a
arm.
I don't know how well, I'm not going to say knowledgeable, but I have an old M95. That's an old gun. It's a 8x56R.
4570 has a 14x50x90 scope.
Yeah. The M95 I have is Austrian, I think it is. I think it's the Austrian M95. But yeah, the rounds for it are freaking huge.
Yeah, I put a sniper scope on that 4570.
Nice.
Oh. Springfield Armory, they're good. Those are good guns. I know a guy that has two shotguns made in St. Louis back before they started using serial numbers. I think that's 1920s, 1919s. And those damn things are still pristine shape.
I think my M95 was World War II. I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I've got it behind me. It's actually sitting up right there, right behind me.
I see the
Against
barrel.
my desk. Yeah. Well, my shotgun's right there, and the other one's right there too. I have a Remington 870 that sits right there. It's always behind me, right there by my desk or my dresser.
Sig Sauers are handguns. They're nice
Yeah.
guns. H&K?
Wow.
Man, I wouldn't have sold the H&Ks.
Hell no. But then again, he did say it helped pay with medical bills, so I understand.
I understand that one, but getting those rifles are hard. Any kind of rifle handgun from H&Ks, they're not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah,
one.
I've actually never shot my M95. I'm afraid to.
Why? Does it have a steel plate for butt or rubber?
No, none. It's wood. Oh, I'm sorry. It's steel.
That's why it's going to hurt when it kicks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all steel.
So, trust me, the Enfield 308 I have is a steel plate.
Yep. It's a solid gun, but it'll hurt. I'd probably only get a couple shots off of it. It's weird. The bolt action on it is a straight pull. It's not the up and out.
Try a Browning over under 12 gauge.
Nice.
Those are good guns.
Yeah, this was my grandfather's gun.
Brownings make good over under 12 shotguns.
Yes, agreed. Mark, I agree. 870s are solid. I love that shotgun. It's my favorite.
870s are good guns.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have a Remington 870.
I have the Browning 870.
Yeah.
Boy, that thing pump. It's a solid gun. It's a little heavy, but I tell you what, for the loads that you shoot through it, I like it.
Yeah, Ace, I know I can get a rubber butt cap for it, but I don't even know how expensive the rounds are for it. That's the thing.
What caliber is it?
It's 8x56R. It's a 8mm Mauser round.
You about like a $5 to $10 round.
Yeah. Ouch.
Maybe 15.
Yeah, they come in I think it's 5 per stripper clip.
Yeah, five strip clip.
Yeah.
But you get 20 to a box.
Yes, agreed. Great outdoors. Remington 870. Great for duck hunting.
870 Browning or Browning over under.
Yeah. Outdoors, that's it, buddy. That's all I live for.
I do fishing.
Fishing, Guns and knives.
I love fishing. I love hunting. I love duck hunting.
I love hunting so much that I bow fish. That's fun too. I haven't done that in a while. I need to do that again. Go bow fishing for some carp.
I like my Brownings for duck. My Browning 12 gauge, not 12 gauge, my 14 gauge and my 10 gauge.
Wait, Ace, were you talking about what rounds were you talking about right there?
I have no clue which rounds he's talking about.
I don't know. He said 20 round boxes, like 2250. If that's for those rounds that I need, tell me that site, please.
Yeah, I don't think it's for those rounds you're talking about.
No. $1 a round? No.
The rounds that you're talking about, there you're almost like double that.
Right. I've actually found
Bow
the
fishing
rounds that I found for this gun. Oh yeah, I love bow fishing.
What site do you get those bullets for that?
Huh?
Ace, what site do you get those bullets at for that gun? EAU.
I don't know where that is.
Neither do I.
Yeah, you need to tell me if that's for the gun that I have.
He says it's for your gun, but he says it's at a gun shop in EAU. I don't know where that's at.
I don't know either. I know. I think Hornady makes the rounds for my gun, but they're
Oh, Moe's Hardware.
oh
But that's not nowhere near where he lives.
no.
Ain't that a clue? How you doing?
Yeah, Mark, I never actually used carp for catfish bait when I bow hunted for them.
Carp,
I
like
probably
I say,
should.
carp's good bait. Just
I
as
know.
long as you get it bloody before you cut it up and put it on the hook. But once you get on that hook, it's going to be hard to come off. You have to cut it off.
Right? The only problem is if I was bringing carp, I'd be bringing frozen carp.
Now, this time of year, you might want to try carp
Yeah,
for catfish bait.
I might have to do that. I've caught a bunch of carp. I've just never actually thought about using them as catfish bait.
No, but that means I'm going to have to go carp fishing, and I got carp bait I can use to catch them.
Yeah. I don't have to use bait. I have a bow.
I got a bow too, but I like to feel the fight on the end of the rod.
That's true.
Yep. I think he is at Addiction. He's up north. I think either in Minnesota or Wisconsin, close to you.
Wisconsin. Think.
Damn. Where'd time go?
Oh wow, it is already almost 11. Good Lord.
Exactly, Mark.
I'm gonna have to.
2-pound carp on the ugly stick.
Nice.
Boy, that's a fight.
Yeah, it is.
That's a fight and a half. I put 20-pound braid on a rod drill one day. Hooked into a 56-pound carp bait
Woo! Dang.
on a medium action rod.
Oh crap.
That rod bent over 3/4 of the way over.
No kidding. I've got a medium ugly stick right here, and
Yeah.
I don't think I've
that ugly stick, I thought it was going to break inside the handle. It looked like an Allen wrench when it got done bending.
I believe it.
It is a spinning rod.
Mine's a spinning rod. I'm not bringing it though. It's too light.
No, it looked like this. Just up and straight. I mean, I thought it was a perfect Allen wrench.
Right.
With that big cart pulling on it, and that rod just kept bending. I'm like, yeah, when are you going to quit bending and start breaking? 30 minutes later, I got him in, but the rod didn't break. I'm like, whew. I was sweating bullets. I thought that ugly stick was going to snap.
No good.
But I didn't. I was going to throw him back, but family wanted him to eat him, so I gave it to him.
I've never actually ate carp.
I've never ate them, but they say it's good. But you have to skin them, or flay them, and scale them,
Yeah.
and score them on the meat side to break up all the bones, the small bones in there. And as you cook them up, the small bones cook off or something, as they say.
Yeah, I don't know. All the carp I've ever went bow fishing for, I've always given away.
The carp I normally do catch, I'll either vacuum seal up for bait after I cut them up. Because I ain't not putting a 30 or 40-pound carp in my freezer whole,
Heck no.
or 20-pound carp in my freezer.
Heck no. It's a waste of freezer space.
Yeah, just for fishing weekend, maybe, maybe not. But getting one of those things vacuum sealed is not going to be easy.
Right. Nope.
You have to find something to plug its mouth because it won't shut its mouth. Because if you don't plug its mouth, it's going to take all that air out of the stomach and everything and bring it out that way. And no, don't want that.
Nope. Don't need that.
No, I'd rather keep the carp for bait.
Yeah, Mark, that's actually a tradition in England, isn't it? Carp for Christmas?
That's what they do in England.
Yep. I thought so. I figured that was either England or somewhere over that way.
I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the next 2 months with it live.
Yeah, I understand. See, you're starting to become like me, busy.
No,
Busy.
my days off got switched from Fridays to Mondays, so I can cover the guy on Fridays.
Yeah.
And I don't normally work second shift. I normally do day shift.
Yep, I understand.
Mark's 100% Polish.
Wow.
They do that in Poland.
Mark, does that mean you have the Polish attitude too? Probably.
I should have known that was coming.
Hey, I used to know a Polish guy, and he was mean. Good Lord, that old man was mean. He was the nicest guy in the world if you treated him nice.
I thought Mark was I thought when I met Mark as a meet greet, he was a nice guy.
Yeah, so was that guy I knew. But I tell you what, man, you pissed him off, and you would have wished you never pissed him off. Huh. I've never tried that.
Or a cat fillets and 7-Up takes the gamey taste out of it. Yeah, but leaves too much of sugar glucose taste in it.
Yeah, I'd rather deep fry it. That's what I do.
But see, what I do is before I deep fry it, I put ice, water, and sea salt in with it and let it soak, get all the gamey taste and mud and all that shit out of there.
I ain't worried about it. I like it how it is.
I just try to take most of it out because I know how some people like it.
Yeah. I'm the only one who eats catfish in my family right now, so I like it how I like it. Oh,
Yeah,
there you go, Evan.
like what Mark says. I'm a nice guy, law kinda.
Hey, Lyle asked a good question.
Lyle, I'm trying to
Lyle,
find for October and November. I'm trying to find a night that I can switch off with someone, or find a way I can go live during the week because I have to cover uh, a co-worker's time off on Friday nights. I'll be working 2 to 10 on Friday nights, so I am trying to figure out how I'm going to still be able to do my live feeds and stuff like that. I may have to go live earlier in the day and see how that works. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
I haven't asked yet, buddy. How are you feeling? You feeling okay lately? I think last time I talked to Lyle, he said he was doing okay.
I'll let you know, Crappy. I'm Mark. But I'll be back live in November if I can't go live sometime during the week in between then.
Yeah. Lyle said, not bad for an old guy. I understand. I feel old. Does that count?
Well, I look at it this way: you're only as young as you feel as in heart. If you feel you're young in heart, then you're good.
Crazy dog.
But I'll get something worked out for a Friday night live feed for 2 months.
Well, if anything, if you can't do a live feed, just try to post like a video. Do like Avid's tips.
Yeah, I can do that, but I'm going to probably I just Mark said he's getting the webcam coming, so he can do a show if it needs to be.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, Lyle, is having someone
Oh
cover.
hell. Lyle, don't spotlight me like that. Putting me on the spot.
What's that?
Lyle said you need to have Matt or someone do your feeds Friday nights to keep your spot going.
That'd be cool.
I don't
Matt
know
and
about
Mark doing a Friday Night Live.
that. See what you did, Lyle? I thought we were friends.
Matt and Mark doing the co-host. No, it'll start September 5th, Mark.
That's true, Ace.
Now I'm getting a little scared. Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't think he would ever really lose his Friday night spot.
No, I won't lose it.
No.
Just keep
It's
it going.
there. Right.
Mark, I'll message you, okay? I agree, Lyle. I don't want to lose my Friday night spot either.
Right.
I'll message you on Messenger, Mark. Or I'll probably call you sometime. What is tomorrow? Saturday? Yeah, I'll probably call you. I can probably call you sometime Saturday on Messenger and talk to you about it. Oh, I know how many people would love to take that Friday night spot.
Oh, I'm sure. I can only imagine.
I know one person right off the top of my head.
Not me.
Because everybody loved. I mean, I took it when no one really wanted it.
Right.
I took it when there's only Catfish Weekly, Patriot Catfishermen of America. Then I decided to do a Friday night. Then it became Lyle, Chris Childers, Patriot, and me. Now it's Lyle, Muskrat, Patriot, Catfish, no, the bait shop on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
me, Headhunter, and Palmetto Cats.
Right.
Milestone when whenever he goes, I know you're not Mark. You just want to help keep my Friday nights going, Mark. I understand.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a little help, a little support.
No, I'll greatly appreciate the help.
Right. I'll help out with it whenever I can. Like I said, I don't know about me going live per se, because I don't, like I said, the time frame and getting stuff together. It's just gonna do it.
Hey, that's the hard part, getting things together.
Yeah.
No, getting the people is the hard part. But doing a DIY on live is easy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got yelled at by Norm and Betty because I didn't do a DIY on my rod holders. Oops.
You should have did. Hey, you could have done it on live.
I know. I didn't even show them the rod holders I made out of PVC pipe. They're good. They'll work. We'll see. I'll put them to the test next month. I don't know anyone else who's used that design either.
Wow.
We'll see.
I'll keep you in touch, Lyle. Thanks.
Yeah, if anyone will help you out Friday, it'd be loud. Sure.
Yeah, but I also think I got someone covered for that.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll help as much as I can, but I can't make no promises. I almost didn't make it tonight.
Huh?
I said I almost thought I was going to be late getting on tonight because of my busy work schedule today. But I ran and and gunned, and I got done. Had a good time today.
Yeah, but I'll be contacting you. It is awesome, Mark. I'll let you know how this pans out, Lyle. but I think I got someone to cover for me. Someone I met and I know, got to talk with, and I like the venue that he has for what he wants to do with videos. I think he'd make a
Nice.
good cover.
There you go.
Welcome back, Mike Turner. No, just
You're all
MAT.
right, buddy.
He's not Matthew. It's Matt.
Wait, I missed something. Oh, Ace, I should show you the other one I have. The other one is
Yeah,
connected.
I'll let you know who it is, Lyle, so that way you can get in contact with them if they need help.
Definitely ain't me. If it's me, I'm unknown about it.
Well, who
Oh, shoot.
may not be you?
What's that?
Who says it may not be you?
Uh, Never said it wasn't, but hey, I'll co-host. How's that?
Because if this person can't do it, you can always cover for them.
There you go. We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah, but I already have one guy in mind, so I'll let them know, Lyle. Matter of fact, I'm gonna message him.
Oh, shoot.
What do you do now?
Oh, nothing. I'm getting tired because I know I have work in the morning. I gotta get up at 5 for work. Huh?
Did you quit cussing?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I have a potty mouth.
It's word jar now.
I know. I'm horrible.
And I'm not saying the regular cuss word,
I know.
the four-letter cuss word.
I know.
Oh,
Starts with a W.
I know.
Mark, I'm gonna try to go fishing this weekend if I know I have a day off. Outdoors, I appreciate that, buddy. That's what we try to do. We try to make a great night. Well, shoot, Mr. Avid. It's been fun, but I definitely have to go do that 4-letter word in the morning.
Oh, there's another $50 cuss word.
I know. I'm sorry. Don't charge me money. Just tell me to make a knife. That's better.
Good. Make more knives. Every cuss word, you have to make 10 more knives.
Oh, wow. I'm never gonna cuss again then. That's a lot of work. Ah, damn it. Ugh.
Oh, there's 60 knives.
Shoot.
I hope it fires up for you.
What's that?
I'm talking to Lyle.
Oh. Oh, I'm sure it'll fire right up.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, yeah. Mark, I only do bank fishing. That is what I do.
Yeah, I seen that video you posted on Facebook, Mark, about that guy running right across your lines.
Oh, I'd have been so mad.
I would have been pissed.
I'd have been fuming. I'd have been throwing stuff. Oh. All right, guys. It's been fun, but I'm going to have to throw in the flag. I'm going to have to go to bed.
All right, just remember, people, I will be live one more time before my replacement takes over on Friday night.
Yes, and to whom that replacement may be, if they need help, just give me a holler.
I will let you know next week who it is. And matter of fact, let me look at something here real quick. Next Friday, I will be live, and I will have the person on live with me.
There you go. That's one way to introduce a replacement or a temporary replacement.
Right. Mark, I did send you a message on Messenger. I'm waiting for it to go through. So let me know what you think. And we'll get to talking about it. And with this, I will end the live tonight. You guys all be safe. You be safe on the water. Be safe on the banks. Watch out for them
Crazy bass fisherman.
crazy boat fishermen and bass fishermen. And you all stay safe. And
Yep,
keep
guys.
tight.
Yep,
Tight
you all stay safe. Everyone have a good night. Have a good week.
Tight lines and may catch a big one of your dreams.
Absolutely. Start pre-gaming for the contests.
Just remember that online contest will start September 18th through the 20th.
Yep, and I've already got designs in the works, so it's going to be something interesting.
That's for those that are interested, and we will find out who all is interested. It will probably be, 30 people, 20 people, or 30 people online.
I have no idea.
That's what we need
However
to do.
many wants to do it.
However many wants to do it, but we need to know before that weekend.
Yes, you definitely have to let us know you are doing it, for sure.
So message me on Facebook if you're going to be doing it. So that way we can get a list of how many people on here that are interested in doing an online contest for one of Mark's forged knives. But if you go to the meet and greet or the fishing weekend, we will be having the same contest, but it's going to be for the same 3 days from the time you get there to the time you leave.
Yeah, it's strictly going to be for the people who are at the meet and greet.
At the weekend fishing weekend. But
Yes.
there's going to be two contests for those two different knives. One online and one at the fishing weekend.
Yes. For sure.
So if you're going to be there at the fishing weekend in September, message me on Facebook so we get a head count. I already know 4 people are going to be there besides
Yeah,
me.
for sure. Well, and me, of course.
No, I thought it was Casper.
Yeah.
But that we're maybe 3 weeks out, maybe a little over 3 weeks out for the fishing
About
weekend.
25 days.
It's going to be down in Where you at, Outdoor Addiction?
Outdoors, aren't you in Ohio?
I don't know where he's at.
I could have swore he said he was in Ohio. I could be wrong though.
He's going to be an hour south of Belleville, Illinois, at Kaskaskia, Mississippi River, at the campgrounds down there, down by Moda, Illinois. Oh, you're about.
Oh, he's closer. I was about to say he's closer than any of us.
He's
Well, minus
about
you, of
4
course.
hours from me.
Yeah.
Hit me up on Facebook, Outdoor Addiction. I'll send you the link.
All right.
And with that,
Let's see.
I will end the show here.
Alrighty, guys. It's been fun. Until next time, for sure.
Hit me up on Facebook under Avid Fisherman Outdoors. Good night.
Night, guys.